2025 and this is not New York. I need a washer and dryer inside of my apartment.
You can't even sit in peace, 'cause all of these niggas be on you.
It's so cold out here. It's so cold.
Let me talk to girl. I'll share my world with you. If you're gonna waste your time, then waste your time with me. I mean, honestly, open your eyes and see. If you're gonna waste your time, what you need, then waste your time with me. You could have all the space.
So overall, the apartment is nice. It's kind of cookie cutter.
Got time to waste it, baby. Don't close your eyes to get away. Bang my line and I'll arrange it. Beautiful girl, you're stainless. You'll be fine. I'll be painted.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ari'el if you are new here. Today, as you can tell from the title, we are going apartment hunting. We are finally looking at apartments together. I kind of already started looking at some apartments, kind of weeding them out, seeing what areas and stuff I wanted to be in. So now I decided to take this video and we're going to go and look at some apartments together. So just a really quick rundown of what I am looking for in my next space. So we're looking for location, we're looking for budget or price range, we're looking for natural sunlight, which is really important, and then we're also looking for a little bit more space. I really want a loft. That's kind of what I'm wanting. I just don't know as far as my price range and all that of what I can find, but I really would like a 1-bedroom loft. If I have to go to a 2-bedroom, you know, I'm kind of okay with it, kind of not, because I really don't need the extra bedroom space anymore. It would be nice to have an office again, but I really don't need it. So just maybe like a larger 1-bedroom or a 1-bedroom with a loft, something like that would be really nice to be able to find. I don't know, fingers crossed, we'll see. Can you guys see me? The sun, I know it's kind of like right here. It's kind of like a not so great area, but I'm sorry. So for the area, I really want to stay like midtown, downtown. Y'all know I'm a city girl. I gotta be in the city. Definitely don't want to do like Buckhead or anything like that, but definitely like within the city, midtown, downtown, somewhere around in there. I really like the old 4th Ward area, Jackson Street Bridge, Edgewood, even though it's a little edgy. But I like that area. I just find it like super eclectic. The vibes over there are really cute. I'm gonna look at something in Reynoldstown that I'm gonna show you guys here in just a few minutes. But yeah, just to kind of give you that quick rundown of what exactly we're looking for. As we go through each community, I'm gonna give you guys the pros and the cons, what I like and what I don't like about the space or the building, amenities or whatever, area, whatever. So with all of that being said, we have a long day or a long morning ahead of us. It is freezing cold outside today. We're about to go get some fuel. I'm gonna go get some coffee just to start off the day. We're doing 2 tours today, and I'm also gonna show you guys 2 additional tours that I did yesterday. I'll insert that in this video as well. But yeah, let's go get started. Let's go get some coffee, fuel ourselves up, and get going.
Suddenly, the world I used to know, I see it differently. You woke me from a dream, now here's reality. Baby, you are really hurting me. 'Cause every time you tell me I look good and that I'm doing fine, but nothing ever changes. And now I see, baby, you are hurting me. Stuck in repeat. Stuck.
Okay, so we have secured the coffee. Never had this place before, so hopefully it's good. It's very good. Off to the next stop. Okay, so before we head to our next spot, I wanted to go ahead and insert the clip from yesterday. I saw 2 apartments. One was a 1-bedroom and the other one was a 2-bedroom loft, which was really cute. We are in the Reynoldstown area. That's why I wanted to go ahead and insert this clip, because I came back over here today because I just love this area. It's really cute. Like the vibes are there. It's like really small, eclectic, artsy. It's just a whole vibe in this area over here. So I wanted to come back, grab some coffee. I was like, you know, this may be the new little spot. Like, let me figure out what coffee shops are over here, the stores and stuff that are over here. I actually used to work over here way back when, but only for like 2 seconds. So, and it was like up and coming then too. So they were still building a lot of it as well. But I wanted to come back and just kind of give you guys a feel for it as well. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and insert the clips of the other 2 apartments from yesterday. Restaurant. Oh, it's like an indoor outdoor thing. It's like a restaurant. It's so cold out here. It's so cold. This is the Jackson Street Bridge. I talked about this bridge before. I used to live in those apartments back there, right on the corner, and I used to always be able to see out on this bridge. But anyway, I love this area. So the next apartment that I saw in this building was a loft, and I was pretty excited about it because, again, I am looking for loft style apartments or either larger 1-bedroom apartments. And this one was pretty cute. The only thing that I didn't like about it was that it was like a loft, but like not really at the same time, because it was a 2-bedroom. The 2 bedrooms were downstairs, and then the actual loft part was upstairs, and it had a really cute balcony on it. It was just a little bit different. I was thinking maybe the rooms would be upstairs on the actual loft part of it, but it wasn't. So I don't know, you guys just have to see it, but it was still an overall really cute apartment. Okay, so this one has like this little rooftop situation. What is this called again? A rooftop situation. So the rooms are downstairs. It's a 2-bedroom and the rooms are downstairs. And then when you walk upstairs, it has like this rooftop patio. I think it's really cute. But I was thinking that the bedroom may be upstairs, but it's fine. Like, I don't know. Only thing I don't like is the AC units that are right here. So I don't know if they're gonna make like a lot of noise or anything. But other than that, I think it's cute. It's different. I would really like to decorate this up. You could put like a sectional or something out here. That'd be cute. But yeah, it's cute.
I testify for you. I do that 3 more times again. I testify for you. I'm so that like you, that bitch I do it. All I won't cry, you scared it. I'm not. Long if you joking, now here for me. I ain't got it. I've been skinny, do it. I show bodies. Long as you dreaming about me, ain't no problem. I don't got nobody just with you right now. But the truth, I look better under you. I can't lose when I'm with you. How can us lose if it's the moment? You just too important. Nobody look body like you do. I can't lose when I'm with you.
Okay, so now we are in our, I don't even know what this is, the 3rd or 4th apartment. I've looked at a lot of apartments, y'all. I'm just trying to like condense it down for this video, but we've looked at a bunch. Anyway, so we are in a 1-bedroom, a 1.5 bath, not townhome. I guess it would be considered a loft, but it's kind of large, like a townhome. As you can see, all the space, so much space. It's so much space in here. I really like the vibe of this apartment a lot. You guys are sitting in the cabinet, by the way, but it has really nice floor-to-ceiling windows in here. It brings in a lot of light, which would be really nice for my plants. I will say before we start the tour on this one is that it's not done. We're just gonna call this one Undone. And they made sure that I knew that it was not done. So there's appliances that are missing. There's light bulbs and stuff that are out. I think somebody just moved out of this apartment, but they knew that I was specifically looking for lofts, and so they were nice enough to say, hey, this is the disclaimer. This apartment is not ready, but you can still go ahead and have at it. So I am doing a self-guided tour in this particular unit. So let's check it out. So when you first come into the apartment, that is the front door right there, and then it has a bathroom off to the side. So this is the half bathroom that's downstairs. Definitely a lofty feel. I don't know what that's about, but yeah, you know, with decorating and stuff, I feel like I might be able to do a little something with this bathroom. It's a lot of space in here. It's really big, so yeah, we'll just have to figure out this little bottom part here because not really a fan. It looks kind of industrial, but I also really love like an industrial feel. So yeah, so this is the half bathroom downstairs. So this is the living room area right here. And as you guys can see, look how far it goes up. OMG. Wow, it goes up really far. This living room space is really large. Has a closet here. I'm assuming, yeah, I was gonna say, I'm assuming it's a coat closet. So it has a nice coat closet there. And then over here it has another coat closet, or, oh, I don't know what this is. This is another, I guess, little storage closet. Actually, this is kind of cute. You can do a lot with this. I'm not really sure yet, but I really like this. These are stairs, and we're gonna go upstairs in a second. So it's like they made a little storage space under the stairs. So that's nice. What is this? Oh, like utility closet right there. Kitchen area is here. So again, no appliances, does not have a stove yet, does not have a fridge yet, but you guys can kind of see like what the vibe is, what it would be. As far as the kitchen, yeah, I don't know. This is the entryway, the whole entryway. Let me get back so you guys can see this part. Up top there, that's where the bedroom is, I'm assuming, because it's only a 1-bedroom, so I guess the bedroom is gonna be up there. So let's go check that out. So it has a little door to the stairs. Kind of creepy. Oh, the stairs are black. That's nice. Black stairs with the black railing. The paint job is crap in here, but It's just the perfectionist in me, I guess. But I'm like, y'all could have did a little bit better when it came to, but you know, it's not done. We're calling this undone. Oh, there's a light that's out up there. The ceilings are really high in this unit, so that's really nice. Oh, it's another set of stairs. So it goes like that. Cute, cute. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, so this is a bedroom. Looks like that. Definitely the loft vibe with the railing up here. So the room is not really that closed off, but that's what makes it a loft, you know? Closet over there. You have your bathroom over here. Closet space. You have both closets. So is this the only closet? Oh wow. The closet is small. The closet is really small. I usually downsize anyway, so we'll see. We may have to do some downsizing. The closet is very tiny though. Let's see, is there another one over here? Oh, this is where the washer and dryer is gonna go, so they're gonna replace that. They told me they're gonna replace all the appliances and then the washer and dryer, so I guess. Tiny closet. I really don't know what the point of this closet is for because it is tiny. It's so tiny. What is this? Okay, so barely any closet space in this one. But I do like the size of the room though. The room is pretty spacious and I really like this little cutout right here just for some more stuff. So yeah, here's the overview of downstairs, which is really nice. Okay, so overall, the apartment is nice. It's kind of cookie cutter. Definitely is kind of cookie cutter. I kind of wanted something with a little bit more character, but I will say that this apartment, it has the space that I'm looking for aside from these closets, because I don't know, closet space is a big one. I wanted space, but I also want a closet space, so that is a big one. And then aside from the fact that it is kind of cookie cutter, like I really do like the industrial feel of Loft. Like, have y'all ever seen like the exposed stairs or the stairway? It's usually kind of like pipe looking, black, you know, something like that. I was really wanting and going for. I'm hoping maybe the next spot that I go to is kind of on the lines of that, so we'll see. I have my appointment at 4 p.m. there, so I actually have to get going. But yeah, I was kind of hoping for something like that. But overall, this one is okay. It's giving me the natural light for sure. It's giving me the space for sure. The location is good. This one is at a good price. I'm looking for something that is under $3,000. If I can get it under $2,000, that would be even better. But we in Atlanta, we in the city, so I really don't know. Yeah, so the price range is good. The location is good. As far as the style of this apartment and it being so cookie cutter and so white, everything is so white in here. I just don't know. But also that may be kind of good because it kind of gives it like a blank canvas almost to be able to do something with. So I don't know, love the height of the ceiling. So, and yeah, the space is overall okay. So we'll see, on to the next one.
10 times out of 10 I know you're lying, and 9 times out of 10 I know you're trying to. I'm trying to be fair, and you're trying to be there, and to care, and you're caught up in your permanent emotions. All the loving I've been giving goes unnoticed. It's just floating in the air. Looky there, are you aware? You're my lifeline, and you're trying to kill me. If it wasn't me, would you still feel me? Like on my worst day, or am I not thirsty enough? I don't care about
So now we are headed to look at a more industrial style loft. Pretty excited about this one. The girls seem really nice over the phone. So we'll see. This was kind of like a last minute tour. I was calling them to see if they were going to even be available for this tour and they weren't answering the phone, but finally somebody picked up the phone and was like, yeah, come on in. So I didn't necessarily have an appointment for this one. It was just on my list to go and see. So yeah, let's go check it out. Okay.
So you can get in and out of that door with your key fob. Then they're doing some remodeling, but that's going to be a Mexican restaurant.
Nice.
Mediterranean food.
Okay. Alright guys, I cannot feel my hands. So we're gonna go ahead and go in. This is the end of the tours for the day. So we're just gonna kind of go back and do like a little recap of everything, see what we like, weigh out our pros and cons, and yeah, go from there. But I am frozen. It's time to go in the house.
Can we just talk? Can we just talk? Talk about when we're gone before we get lost. Maybe the thoughts can't get away from without home. I've never felt like this before. I apologize if I'm moving too far. Can we just talk? Can we just talk?
Alright guys, so we are back. I would say all in all, I probably looked at about 10 to 12 different apartments. It was like several different buildings, but a lot of the buildings I saw like 1, 2 bedrooms. So I saw like multiple bedrooms in a building. So altogether with that, it was probably about 10 to 12 different apartments. So it was a lot, but I did narrow down a few, as I mentioned earlier in the video, ones that I thought were just worthy of this video, some that I really liked, and some that I really did not like. So that's what we're gonna do right now. We're gonna go over all of my likes, my dislikes, all of the pros and cons to all of the apartments that we saw in the video today, and then hopefully we can narrow it down to my future apartment. Now again, for the sake of this video, let's just go ahead and name these apartments because it's going to be a little easier to keep up with. So let's go ahead and start with the first one. This one was in an area that I absolutely love. It's called Reynoldstown. Small, cute, eclectic, artsy area. Love the area down. We saw a 1 and a 2 bedroom loft with the rooftop situation. So that's what we're going to call this apartment, the rooftop situation. So the first one that I saw was the 1 bedroom. It was cute, but really cookie cutter. Wasn't anything like super fabulous. Nothing really stood out when it came to the 1 bedroom. The 2 bedroom loft, because again, you guys know I'm looking for a loft apartment, so I was really excited to see that. So I really do like the fact that it was different. They had stairs in the apartment, and when you went upstairs, it had the rooftop situation, which was really cute. I feel like I could really decorate that up, put like a little sectional and stuff out there, maybe like a little fire pit if they allowed me to. Like, I think that whole area would be really cute, especially in the spring and the summertime. My plants will probably do well up there. It was just a really cute vibe on that patio. However, one of the things that I did not like about that apartment was the fact that both of the bedrooms were downstairs and it just made it like a regular classic 2-bedroom apartment. It wasn't really anything fancy about it, aside from when you went upstairs you had the patio situation, which was also really cute. But I was thinking that if that's the only thing that makes this apartment special, which is going upstairs to go to the patio, that's not really what I'm looking for. I really wanted more space. I wanted the natural sunlight, which it did. It had really good sunlight in this particular unit, but it just wasn't, it just wasn't like, it just didn't give me that oomph that I was really looking for. However, I did love the kitchen in this one. Out of all of the apartments that I saw, I probably like this kitchen the best. It was something about the color scheme and the way that the kitchen looked and the setup and the island and stuff in the middle made it really classic. So I really did like the kitchens in all of these apartments, and the amenity spaces were probably the best in this set of apartments that I saw. The gym was really nice, which I forgot to get video footage of, but the gym was very nice. It had all of the basic things in it that you needed. But y'all, get this, it had a built-in speakeasy in the apartment complex. Like, what? I have never seen an apartment community have a speakeasy hidden. It was like a hidden door. You couldn't tell because it looked like a regular wall, and then when she pushed the door open, it was like this whole room with like these drinks and glass setups and everything. It was so cool. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, it had like these neon signs and stuff. It was decorated really nicely. The whole community and like the amenity spaces and all that was kind of like a restaurant type of feel to it. So I really liked the building itself. When it came to the amenities, and especially that speakeasy, the apartments were okay, but the amenities are really nice, and the area was really great too. So the next apartment that we saw, we're gonna call this one Undone because it was undone. It was not finished at all. It had a lot of things missing out of the apartment, which is fine because they did tell me, they made sure that I knew that this apartment was not finished and someone had just moved out of it. But there were several things that I liked and I did not like about this apartment. So we'll start with the things that I actually did not like. So it is a very open space, which I loved, but I did not like how they had the first bathroom on the left-hand side, which is a half bathroom. I like the fact that they have a half bathroom, but I didn't like how it looked. The bathroom itself was kind of like industrial looking, but it didn't really match the rest of the apartment. So it's like I'm gonna really have to get creative when it comes to that bathroom if I were to decorate it up. I didn't really like how some of the pipes look exposed, and I also didn't really like the arm railings on it. I don't know, it just made it look kind of out of place. Like it almost looked like an office type of bathroom. So I was like, what's going on with this bathroom? So I didn't really like that. It also did not have a lot of closet space in this apartment at all. Like, closet space is important. Closet space is important. I downsize a lot when I go to move into any new apartment just because I don't like to bring in a lot of old things. But I would have to really downsize because the upstairs closet where the bedroom was, that was the only closet for me to be able to put things in. And I don't necessarily want to go downstairs to use the coat closet. So the closet space was very minimum. I didn't necessarily like that either. The other thing that I didn't really like was that the apartment itself was very white and it was very cookie cutter. Like, it wasn't a lot of charm to this apartment at all. Like, the walls were very bare. The walls were really tall. So if I did want to paint, it's either A, going to be really hard to paint, or 2, going to be extremely expensive to paint because the walls and the ceilings are so high. But that's also something that I really liked about the apartment. But just going off of the look itself in general, the apartment, there's nothing really wrong with it as far as the way that it looks. It's just really basic and really plain. And I'm like, you know, I can do some things to it, but do I want to do that much? Like, it was kind of like one of those things. It did not have the charm and the feel and the character that I was looking for. Now, on the other hand, the good things that I liked about the apartment was that the ceilings were very high. Like, it made the apartment look and feel huge because the ceilings were so tall and big and high. It was an open space, so I really like that, the open concept of everything. So I can see like a nice sectional or something in there. I can see it would probably be kind of easy to decorate just because it was so open. So I really like that. I like the fact that the room was upstairs and that the stairs itself leading to the room were black. It was like a matte black, so I really like that, even though the paint job was terrible. The paint job was terrible. But I like the fact that the stairs were black. It kind of gave it like a modern feel a little bit, so I really did like that. I also love the natural sunlight that came inside of that apartment. I feel like, again, with my plants, I have a lot of plants, y'all, so I'm like, ooh, my plants will probably do really good in here. I also felt like the sunlight wasn't direct, and a lot of my plants don't need direct sunlight, so I feel like they would like thrive in that space. So that was something that was really nice about it. And overall, it was just a nice space. It was also in my price range, which was something really good. All of the apartments that I looked at were pretty much in the price range. There was some like on the higher end of it and then some on the lower end. I would consider this one being pretty much like in the middle when it comes to a price range. So overall, it was a decent apartment. Okay, next up we had the Ford Factory Loft. I don't mind saying the name of this apartment because it's gonna be a no for me. It's gonna be a no for me, however, we're gonna call this one Charm because it had all the charm in the world. It really did. So we're gonna start with the things that I liked about the apartment, and then we're gonna end it with the things that I did not like so much. Number one, I love like the old school charm that this building brought. Like, I just really like an old feel. Not too old, but I like an old feel, if that makes sense. So this used to be a Ford factory where they made all the Ford model cars. As I was walking with the tour guide or the leasing agent, she was telling me that they made all of the model cars there in that building and that they converted it into an apartment complex in the 80s. So since the 80s, it's been an apartment community from the Ford factory that it used to be. So I thought that was a really cool aspect of it. I also want to point out that the location of this apartment for what I'm looking for is perfect. Perfect. I love Ponce. It's around Ponce City Market, so it's very close to that. It had direct access to the Beltline, which was super nice because I'm there all the time. The area and the location that it's in is perfect. I spend a lot of time over in that area. That is also like the old 4th Ward area. Bailey goes to the groomer over there. I go to grocery stores and stuff over there. Like, it's just a perfect area to be in, which is another reason why I wanted to look at that building specifically. Also, the other thing that I really liked was that it had that exposed charm that I'm looking for. So it had the exposed brick on the wall. It had the exposed ceilings with the pipes and everything hanging out. Like, I love that look. I just feel like it gives an apartment so much character, and it's like an industrial, old-timey charm to it, and that's really something that I am looking for. Okay, so now for the things that I did not like about the building. Number one, first things first, is that they are cat friendly only. They did not allow dogs, so that was an immediate, what am I supposed to do with that? The other thing is that although I love the charm and the old school vibe of the building itself, it was just a little too old. I asked her about maintenance issues. I'm like, hey, I'm sure you guys probably have it. She was very vague, you know. I get it. She probably didn't want to like list all the bad things, but I'm like, girl, tell me all the bad things that help me persuade my decision, because what? But I'm thinking in my mind, if it's been an apartment community since the 80s, the building looks old itself. It doesn't really look like it had a lot of upkeep to it. It looked like they just kind of left everything as is, and I'm thinking in my head, I'm wondering if this apartment is going to have like a lot of maintenance issues in it because of that. So that was a thing. Also, the kitchens were very tiny. They were like the galley style kitchen, so you just like in and out type thing. And although I don't really be cooking or anything like that, I do still want like a little bit of space when it comes to the kitchen area, and all of the appliances were really tiny, like tiny. The first one bedroom that she showed me, like the smaller one, it had, the kitchen was not upgraded at all, so it just had all old looking appliances and stuff in it, and I did not like that at all. The second one that she showed me had the newer appliances and the newer cabinet upgrades in it, so that was nice, but overall the kitchen size was still really small. She did say that they were going to be replacing the windows and the blinds in the entire building, so they're going to be doing like some mini renovations here in just a little while. I don't know when that's going to start. I don't know by the time my lease starts if that's going to happen, but I was like, you know, I thought that was nice, but not so much. The room sizes were okay, just okay. I loved how the windows and stuff looked on the outside, but just the overall feel of the apartment, I think, was just too old for me. The other thing was that it had 0 amenity spaces at all. So they left the building as is. They left it as the Ford factory, I guess. They just left it like that. So they did not add a fitness center. They did not add a pool anywhere in there. Like there's nothing aside from the bike room that they had downstairs, the 2 restaurants that weren't even there yet, they were coming, and then that was it. Oh, and they had a laundry room which was outside of the building. That was the other thing. You didn't have a washer and dryer in your apartment at all. So I'm like, girl, this is 2025 and this is not New York. I need a washer and dryer inside of my apartment. call me bougie. So although the apartment was in a great location, it had some of the charm that I was looking for. It's just overall not gonna work with the amenity spaces. I can't bring Bailey. Like, it was a lot going on that I just couldn't do. And then also I feel, just as a suggestion with that building, not that my suggestion matters at all, but I'm like, for it to be such a historic building and in such a cool area, also another artsy, eclectic area with it being downtown, Old Fourth Ward, Pond City Market, I'm like, they could have really done that building up. They could really put like different pictures and throughout the hallways, give it a paint job and really make it look like this used to be the Ford factory. But I felt like they missed the mark on that. They didn't do much to that building. They left it as it was and called it an apartment community, and that was it. And so therefore I'm not moving there. And last but not least, we're gonna call this one everything, because it legit had everything that I was looking for. This one had the charm and the character. This one had the location that I was looking for. It's in a great location. The price range was good. Everything about this apartment in this building I love, except a couple of things. So with this everything apartment, it had storage units, which a lot of the apartments did have storage units as well. So in the event that I needed a storage unit, that would be something good. It had some really nice storage units there, so that was great. The apartment itself offered the exposed brick that I was telling you guys about that I love. It had the piping on the ceilings that I love. So the way the apartment looked was so cute, and I did not have any complaints about that. The living room area was just a teeny bit small, just a teeny bit small, but I mean, overall the apartment was really nice. Here's the thing, this is actually my second time looking at this building. When I first saw this particular building, this was maybe about 6 or 7 years ago is when I went to tour it the first time. I came back to see if I was going to get the same feeling. So when you walk the hallways of the building, they are very dark and eerie feeling. It's kind of cold. It was cold outside, so it didn't really help the situation at all. But as you're walking through, you just kind of get like this weird type of energy to the building. So when I toured it the first time, which again, several years ago, our leasing agent that we had, he was great. I don't remember his name, but we laughed, we talked, yada, yada, and he got really comfortable with us. And he was like, so a lot of the people say that this building is haunted. Huh? Come again? He was like, I don't really feel like that. You know, I work here. He actually lived there at the time too. So he's like, I haven't seen anything, but a lot of the residents that live here actually say that this building is just, you know, they've seen things in the hallway, yada, yada. And I'm like, that's interesting. And I told him back then, I'm like, the hallways and stuff are pretty dark and you do kind of get like this eerie feeling about it. And he's like, yeah, that's just what the residents that live here have said. Even though I've never seen anything, we've had multiple people say the same thing. So of course, naturally, I'm like, okay, well, even though I love this building, I am not, right? So I actually toured the building to go back to see if I got the same feeling, and y'all, I did. So although this is probably one of my favorite apartment communities, because of that feeling that I had, I was just like, no. And it was not because of the first leasing agent. It wasn't. You just walk in and it's immediately like, why are these hallways so dark and grim? And like, I'm thinking that here I am coming back almost 10 years later, maybe they would change that, but they didn't. The tour guide that I had this time around was saying that, you know, I guess the builders just wanted to leave it like that just to kind of give it that old school feel and yada, yada, yada. But it did. It had like a really weird, eerie feeling to it. But the apartment themselves are great. They also had a loft coming available. So I'm tempted. He didn't have one to show, but he said that they had just a few. Somebody was about to move out. They had the stairs in it. They have the same exposed brick with the ceiling height, yada, yada, yada. Everything that I wanted, that charm in the location that I want, near Pond City Market, direct access to the Beltline with this one as well. It's just so perfect. It's so perfect. It has everything. I'm really tempted to go back to look at that loft, but at the same time, I can't ignore the feeling that I get when I'm actually walking through the building. And then also thinking back what the old leasing agent had originally told me. So I don't know. That one is still very high on my list and we're kind of going back and forth. I'm not really sure. So guys, that brings us to the end of this video. Comment down below what you guys liked, what you did not like about each one of the apartments, the locations, the areas. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think that I'm going to pick as well. Are we going to go with the Rooftop Situation? Are we going to go with the Undone Loft / Townhome thing? We're definitely not going with the Ford factory. Are we gonna go with the everything apartment that has the charm, the character, the great price, the location, but it may or may not be haunted? Or are we just all gonna be surprised if I go and find another apartment after I get finished editing this video and it doesn't even make the cut? That could be a thing. That could be a thing. Either way, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Make sure you put my made up name next to your comment so I know which one you're talking about. And make sure you stick around and subscribe to my channel so you know which one I actually picked. It's gonna be a journey, girl. We are starting this moving journey. We're starting the moving vlogs. I'm so excited to bring you guys along with me. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel for more, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.